What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Kayla Nicole, and today's video is going to be a Pretty Little Liars series finale prediction guessing video. I don't really know what you call this, but I have seen a bunch of people do these kind of videos, and I am a big Pretty Little Liars fan, and I am so ready for the finale. And yeah, don't know why I'm not a brother right now. Oh, okay, anyway, so I'm going to talk about what I think is going to happen in the finale, who I think AD is, and why I think these people are AD. There's one, I've got two ideas of who I think AD is, and one of them I really hope is not true, mainly because he's one of my favorite characters in this whole series, and I'd really hate it if it was him, but in a way, I don't know, like, I don't want that. I don't want it to end that way, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so let's get started of what I think is going to happen in the finale. Okay, so obviously we know we're going to find out who AD is in the finale. I am so ready for that, like, don't even know. And supposedly that AD, Uber A, whatever you want to call it, took over after CC died. I don't believe that. I think AD has been in charge of the entire A team the whole time, and we're gonna figure out who it was in charge of it all. Because if you think back into the beginning days of Pretty Little Liars, there is no way a high school student could pull off everything that has happened to the girls without some kind of bigger help, you see what I'm saying? So I think AD is been in charge of the A team the whole entire time, and we just figured out who his helpers were throughout the whole seasons of series and stuff. So yeah, Mona, Aria, Jenna, everybody else that we figured out who was A, they have been working for AD the whole time, and I think in the finale that's who we're going to figure out it is. Some people say it's not, some people say it's whoever took over after CC died or was killed. Well, it was killed, spoiler, Mona killed her. Anyway, but yeah. So I think they have been over the A team the whole time, and I think that's who we're going to find out it is in the finale. And I think in the finale too, we're going to see Allison's baby, because Marlene King has said there is a time English, let's learn it today. Marlene King has said that there is a year time jump in the finale. So I don't know if that's going to be the beginning of the episode, the middle, or the ending, but I'm guessing we're probably going to see Allison and Emily's baby. I know we're going to find out who the baby daddy is, and honestly I think AD is going to be the baby's daddy. Unless it's a girl, then that's impossible, but I think AD is a man, so I think AD is going to be the baby's daddy. Okay, the next thing I think is going to happen in the finale is Allie and Emily are going to get married. I don't know if Aria and Ezra are going to get married. They might, but in the promo for the finale, Aria said, "I can't marry Ezra." So, will she marry Ezra? I don't know. And with the theory in my head, I don't really think she's going to marry Ezra, because, yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I don't think she's going to marry Ezra. I think the second Pretty Little Liar wedding is going to be Allison and Emily. I could be completely wrong. I'm probably completely wrong about who AD is too, but I mean, if you put it together, it kind of makes sense. But anyway, the next thing I think is going to happen in the finale is at the ending of the promo thing, you can see the girls standing there like how they were in the last season finale of season 6, where they all parted their ways because they thought they was A-free or whatever. They're all standing there at the end again, and they're all smiling and happy, and they're crying, and Hannah looks really happy, but she's crying. I think Hannah is telling the other girls that she is pregnant. So yeah, because in a few episodes back she was talking about she was really thinking about having a baby, and since her and Caleb are married now, I think they finally, yeah, so I think she's telling them that she's pregnant. Could be completely wrong again, but I mean, I'm just guessing. And who I think AD is. Okay, I got two. So the first one, I think Ezra is AD. I have seen a lot of people say this theory, and I mean, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. Like, he's protecting Arya because he loves Arya, and he don't want anything to happen to Arya. And out of this whole series, season, whatever, like all through the episodes, AD has never really hurt Arya, if you see what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like she's been through the things that the other girls have been through, but she's never physically been hurt by AD. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, and like Ezra would have the reason to want to protect Arya, and why he would kind of want to hurt the other girls, but like, I don't, because I think at one point he was in love with Allison. I seen somebody say that or whatever, or he was obsessed with Allison, something like that. I don't even really know, because like, I don't know. But yeah, I think Ezra could definitely be AD, because one, AD is always like, especially in the last like 10 episodes, he's been really protective of Arya. And two, when Cece was murdered and the girls accused Ezra of killing her, he lost it. So maybe he's related to Charlotte. Maybe there's something more going on to why he would be AD. I don't really know, but I've seen a lot of people talk about this theory, and once you put like 2 and 2 together, it kind of makes sense of why he would be AD. So yeah, but I mean, and two, like, we don't really know much about his backstory, and like, that's kind of sketchy to me. Like, I don't, and like two, he's been like really played up in like the last like 10 episodes. He's been like besides the girls, he's had like the most screen time out of any of the rest of the characters besides the girls. And like, I don't know, I think they're playing up his character a lot. So maybe he's AD. We shall find out tomorrow. Yeah. And the second theory I have of who AD is Caleb. I really hope this theory is not true, because Caleb is hands down one of my favorite characters on this whole entire show. He is definitely the second, my second favorite character, because Hannah is first and Caleb is definitely second. I really hope he's not AD, but I mean, I've seen a lot of people talk about this too, but like, he's like one of the most like not guessable I can't talk today. He is like one of the most non-guessable person that you would think would be AD. But if you kind of think about it, he could be AD, because one, we don't know none of his backstory. All we know is he's adopted. We don't know who his family is, where he came from, anything. All we know is he's adopted. We've never seen none of his family, anything like that, and we don't know none of his backstory at all. So, and he was at that camp for like troubled boys or whatever, so he could have known Charles, Cece, whatever you want to call, and he could have known Lucas, but he could have went by a different name back then, because we don't know who he was, who he is, or anything. All we know is he's Caleb Rivers, and for all we know, that could be a completely fake name. So yeah, I kind of think Caleb could be AD. And Marlene King has said we know the person, but we don't really know the person, and that would kind of fit with Caleb, because we know him, but we don't really know him. You see what I'm saying? Kind of fits with Ezra too, but it fits more with Caleb if you think about it. And, but I don't, there's some kind of like conflicting parts of Caleb being AD, because he's hurt Hannah so much. When Hannah was like locked in that barn or whatever, she was like really hurt. But he could have like not been over charged of that, but like, I don't see why he would hurt Hannah so much if he was AD, because he like loves her, unless that's just like a complete act or whatever. I don't know, but I mean, I really kind of think he could be AD, but I really hope he's not, because that would just like shatter it if it was. But I mean, Ezra, I really think Ezra is AD over both of those. I think Ezra is the most, it's like at the top of my suspect list. And with Caleb, that meeting at the Two Crows with Mona was really suspicious. Like, he barged in there and like Mona was like terrified or whatever, and like he just kind of, his whole like personality, demeanor, whatever, it was like he was a completely different person. So yeah, and like when she escaped through the bathroom, he like was like, did anybody else like see how he was like pushing on the walls? Like, how many people's gonna think to look to see if she could escape through the walls? Like, I don't know, I found that kind of sketchy too. Like, why are you gonna think to like check the walls and see if she could have got out there? Like, there was a window in the bathroom. Like, for all you know, she could have climbed out the window. Like, why is all of a sudden he's gonna start pushing on the walls? Like, that was a little bit weird to me. But I mean, I don't know. I could be completely off with both of these series, but I have a really strong feeling Ezra is AD. I'm probably completely wrong because, I mean, expect the unexpected, but I feel like with Ezra or Caleb being AD, that would be really unexpected. So, yeah. And now moving on to all the other theories I have seen. I don't really believe these, but I mean, if one of them happened to be true, I'm going to be really, really disappointed in how this show ends. But yeah, I've seen Spencer has a twin, and she's AD. I don't like that theory. Like, I kind of think Spencer might have a twin because of all the scenes and stuff we've seen. But I really hope the twin's not AD. I mean, yeah, she might be on the AD team, but I hope she's not AD because I would be really, really disappointed in how the show ended if that was true. Because, like, you're just going to throw in a random character that we've never seen. Well, we've probably seen her, but, like, that's just like I don't know. I think as much as they've played this show up, they can end it better than that. So, yeah, I really don't think Spencer's twin is going to be AD, even if she does have a twin. I don't really like that theory, and if that's it, I'm going to be highly disappointed in the show. And the next theory I have heard is that Allie's mom is not actually dead. That she has married Drake. That's really confusing, but Allie's mom is not dead. Mary Drake is dead, and Allie's mom is now Mary Drake, and she is AD. I don't really believe that either, and once again, if that's true, I'm going to be highly disappointed in how the show ends. So yeah, because that is like, I don't... And another theory I've seen too is Bethany Young is AD. Once again, that don't make any sense because supposedly Bethany Young had no connection to the girls. And that just, I don't know how that would kind of tie into everything that's happening because, like, ain't Bethany Young supposed to be like the same age as all of the girls? I just, And if that's how it ends, once again, I'm going to be really, really highly disappointed in how the show ends. But, I mean, there's a bunch of other AD theories out there, but my top two is definitely Ezra or Caleb, and I've seen some theories about one of the girls could be AD. I don't believe that either, because, like, I don't think they're going to play it up so big just to have one of the girls be AD. I don't see that making sense either. Like, why would any of them have the motive to hurt each other and themselves? Like, I don't get that. But, yeah. And, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can think of, but... Oh, I think Mona might kind of turn back against the girls, because in the promo thing for the finale, she is seen slapping Spencer, and she's in, like, the A hoodie or whatever. So I think definitely she might have turned back into a villain, but I'm not really sure. And, what else? Yeah, that's... wait a minute. No, that's all I can really think of, but I mean, and I know Ren's coming back, a bunch of people is coming back for the finale. It's going to be like a 2-hour finale, and I've seen a bunch of people talk about Melissa could be AD too. I don't really buy that, but I mean, expect the unexpected. But I mean, if it's some kind of like off the wall character end up being AD, I'm going to be really disappointed in how the show ends. Because I think they've played it up so big, they're going to have something bigger than what everybody's expecting. And they're going to have some kind of big, like, plot twist, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely think Ezra could be AD. Caleb, maybe, but I think Ezra over anyone else in this entire show. And because he's just kind of been sketchy and kind of creepy from the beginning. So yeah, wouldn't really surprise me any if he come out and he was AD. And like, there was this thing like in the promo thing where they, like, a snow globe or something falls off the shelf and shatters, and it says AD is revealed. And I heard someone talking about there was something about a snow globe dealing with Ezra. So was that a clue telling us that Ezra is AD? Can Arya not marry him because he is AD? We shall find out. And yeah, so I will probably, I'm definitely gonna do a video after the finale airs of what, I cannot talk for my life right now. I am definitely going to do a video after the finale airs of who AD is, what I thought of the finale. Could it have been better? Did I like it? Did it suck? Like, whatever. Am I happy with how it ended? All of that, and I will answer all the questions of the show that I have or whatever. Yeah, and that will probably be up Wednesday, Thursday, probably Wednesday or Thursday, because I'm not gonna film it like right after the finale, because I'm probably gonna be in shock most of all. But like, yeah, so I will see you Wednesday or Thursday with the Pretty Little Liars finale review. And yeah, I'm so excited and kind of sad at the same time. I don't want the show to end, but I'm really, really excited. I want answers to all the questions. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure you give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below of telling me who you think AD is and your guesses of who AD is, who is Allie's baby daddy. Leave all the questions, leave all the answers, guesses, whatever below, and I will gladly look through them, because I want to know who everyone else thinks AD is and who the baby daddy is, and just so many questions. And yeah, I will see you guys next time with a brand new video. Bye!